Hey guys, guess where I am? Look, you can probably guess that's Delano. See the stadium there? Guess where I am not? On a cruise. All right, so basically, there has been no update by the CDC as to what the cruise lines need to do or when they will be able to restart cruising. This is very frustrating for the cruise lines. Listen, in the airport, there was so many people when I was on my way here to Vegas. We had a 6 a.m. flight, and it was so many people at the airport at 4:30 in the morning. I booked the 6 a.m. flight because I did not think that it would be so many people. It was packed, and that's a sign that everything is getting back to normal. People are trying to get out of town. People are going to vacation no matter what. So, CDC, what is the problem? Listen, we have to do something. I do know my meeting this week with one of the cruise lines stated that they are starting to leave again out of Barbados. They've moved another ship there, Barbados or Bahamas. So to me, this is an indicator that other ships are going to follow that line and just move to other countries. That way they can still make their money, because not only do they need to make money for the cruise lines, but it's a lot of individuals that depend on this money. We met so many people that were nice when we went on cruises, and they just talked about their life stories, and we're like, oh, well, where are you from? You know, what are you doing here? How long are you over here? They come for months at a time, and then they leave for months at a time to go back to their countries. So they depend on this money. So the CDC, I'm not really sure, again, what the problem is or why they're deciding that, cruise lines need to hold off on resuming back, but the airlines are packed. So what I can tell you is this, and I'm going to put a clip in here, that I was on American. They did not block the middle seat. I stated this in my previous video. I wanted to see if it was going to change. I don't think that anything is going to change. I think now that since the COVID vaccine is out, people are going to start back. These companies going to want to get their money's worth. So, because they've been out for a year, over a year. So they're going to want to get their money's worth, and they're going to, be back to capacity. Here in Vegas, you do still have to make a reservation if you want to eat somewhere, but it's like nothing ever closed. I do see that the hotels do have masks and things like that, but now you have to ask for them instead of them just being out and about like there were previously. So whatever the CDC is stating that the cruise lines need to do, I'm sure the cruise lines will do, because the U.S. brings in a lot of money. I did read that Marco Rubio, one of the U.S. senators for Florida, is very upset about this, and they're trying to pass a cruise line bill. I'm not really sure what all the bill entails. It was pretty lengthy, but they want to do something so they can stop the CDC from just, blocking out cruising from coming back, because technically they're the only industry that is not back to normal. Everything else is back. I know that certain restaurants and things like that, they were going to, in different states, they were going to lift the ban on having 30% and raise it to 50% or 80% back to normal. So this is a big, big deal. So the cruise lines definitely want to come back. Here in Vegas, there are some restaurants that are open. I didn't see any buffets as of yet. You do have to make reservations, but they're not really social distancing. Like, their tables are next to each other, and you have to take your mask off to eat. Same thing on the plane. You got to take your mask off to eat. So that's what's going on. Sorry I don't have more of an update, but as soon as I get something else, I will. I would suggest that if you're looking to cruise, if you're an avid cruiser like we are, that you go ahead and book other countries. It's going to cost you a little bit more, but cruising is our number one vacation, because we're able to, pay that one price and do everything. So we love to cruise, and we're willing to do that. So hopefully the CDC can give us an update pretty soon. We're going to keep checking, and when we get something else, we'll come back to you.